So, hello and welcome back to another episode of episode 4. We're of course playing with the Anbennar fancy mod as Isobelin. And I think at the moment we are currently kind of stuck on deving stuff, right? We're currently waiting for the wall of the walkway of thorns to be done, which is gonna take a while to continue on these missions and actually see what kind of stuff we want to conquer. We do have this state house and tax thingy. Oh, I guess we're just gonna wait for the city never sleeps as well. And this one is just like, yeah, have an army of 40,000, otherwise this doesn't really make much sense. And a fleet of 40. I need money. I do have this cost reduction. I also like how this colony bonus doesn't really do anything for me. And we do have these guys popping up. I guess we can live with that. They're gonna do some funny stuff back home. Nothing that we care about. That's money. That is money right there. So I guess this state house is the next thing, unless we want to build some stuff that improves our situation. For example, this one. I could also go for high-level advisors, obviously. Even though I mean, we are gonna do a lot of deving. We are obviously gonna keep you. How old are you at the moment? 44? Yeah, that was one of the main reasons why I wanted to switch over to thingy as well. Because the guy is just so young for a mayor. That is quite nice. So we have done this. Is there anything here? Nope. This is also fairly minor. Manpower, that makes sense. We have plenty of space here already. We have done a little bit of work. Oh wait! Aha! Okay. Now I know what I'm saving up for as well. We've already taken this. We have 2 years to get that money, so it's alright. Reformist! Okay, we're gonna get a lot of that one now. 2 every month. That's a lot. That's a lot. I mean, we did want to wait for this to spread over to the state, to Isobel Island first anyway. Aleander is obviously a choice. Do I want Busila? I mean, yeah, why not? Screw them. I'm not gonna pick Sestemark because currently Sestemark is nice so low. The region code side does look a little bit juicy at the moment. There's a lot of orcs here. I see Clouded Eye, I see Rod Cleaver. I mean, we don't care. Anyway, it's not our business. We've dealt with that. I guess I could stop paying the army then. We could have another dude. Do we just go for... Yeah. So, this is also finishing up in a year. All needs its own bit of work. But yes, this is a rather... I mean, I'm not surprised that this is a rather peaceful kind of thingy. Groundland, we can probably also push soon enough again. Okay, also on the 58. The planters need to become more happier. Oh, there we go. That is obviously what we need here. The printing press. We're gonna get this merchant, and we're gonna get the Agency of Tax Enforcement. The high volume of goods traded in Isobelin made it extremely hard to make sure that every merchant paid their due share of taxes, with it being little more than an open secret that many of the largest cities in the country had booming black markets. To help combat this, the Agency of Tax Enforcement was, the ATE, was and founded. The organization would count in its rank not only some of the most talented administrators in the country, but also a well-trained personal guard that could act quickly and conduct raids without first requesting permission from the central authorities. In its most famous raid, the ATE dismantled a large Knoll smuggling ring, which secretly sold slaves and Bovadi artifacts to some of the rich members of the city. We did also get a merchant in this one. So I guess we're just gonna... what do we even care about? I guess we would care about... wait, Soul Ruin? We're not caring about Soul Ruin. This doesn't go into Soul Ruin. I would probably do the Rune Sea. And the first question is, I guess we collect in the Rune Sea? Does this... is that a problem? To more liberal understanding of the plight of the citizen, the state means that our neighbors have branded us rogue nations. Okay. No, it doesn't really do anything. Well, let's make them upset. You guys want to get some knowledge. No. As simple as that. So, next year this is finished. Then we're gonna throw the state house in here, so let's let that money grow. I don't even get that much more money when not paying for the army. Does this actually also reduce construction time? It does not. Oh. Let's not lose too much here. That's better artillery. And a reform. What do we have available? Economical matters. So trade efficiency and good, global trade, rate steering. I mean, I do once again tend to the oh, not that. Oh no, I don't have that available. Domestic? No, that's not good. Trade power abroad, institution spread. Inflation. Ship cost, regiment cost, and more. Well, the war tax doesn't matter. I guess we can empower the burghers. At the same time... I mean, we don't have economical thingy yet, right? The economic ideas or infrastructure ideas. Oh, both of them work. Well, we're definitely gonna go for infrastructure. But do we have inflation? We do have a bit of inflation. So maybe I want to actually do this first. I think I'm actually gonna do this first because we're getting so much reform progress. Just so that it starts ticking down on its own. Is this just tax constantly happening? Is that no? Okay, it just evened out. I was kind of worried that we're just constantly getting tax, and tax. Unrest and tax, or we get a Republican tradition. I'm actually alright with a Republican tradition. Don't mind if I do. So basically now the city that never sleeps is actually buildable. But we of course go for this state house here. For the mission. This is also gonna take a hot second. But we have to get this done. Let's continue with catching up on Diplotech. This is now a little bit less valuable, but it's still valuable enough that we're gonna focus on it. I wonder if afterwards I do... Actually, this is a question now. Do I switch back to Sortition? Basically? I mean, it's an idea, right? So this doesn't even do the first level yet. And that's gonna cost another thingy. Another 5,000 days. Oh, we lost the stuff. I can live with that. Okay, but this actually does just fully do the level. Okay, so that makes sense. Ford and walkway. Commerce must flow from the lands beyond the cliffs of ruin for our city to blossom, and already plans have been drawn up for a grand walkway, bedecked with all manner of plant life, traversing the natural passage where the Lady Isobel meets the cliffs. And just as the most beautiful rose needs thorns to protect it, we have broken ground for a stronghold to secure the walkway from threats from above and below. We get more local trade power and movement speed. We get moderate control in the Drollswamp area. And we will discover this. What do we have here? Plumstead. Ah, hi. Well, that is the target. So, needs four needs a mage tower. And needs to be improved 10 times. We have done it 5 times for now. Well, that is... do we want the Half-Life Cost level 3 advisor? We do. Oh, I didn't even check what kind of advisor it was. You're right? Yeah. So, do we just finish this up? We could seize land, but these guys are currently not happy enough for that to happen. Oh, complaints about the bailiff. My favorite button to click. Just some free stuff. Alright, what do we have here? Debate-wise. Advisor cost and some autonomy. Nope, we don't need that. Some base production, unrest, merchant, and other funny things. There, the mercantilism would start. Expand naval yards, which gives a lot of cost reduction. We could do more tolerance. And this gives more... oh no, this is not good. I would actually go for... maybe our race living is available with different reason. Tolerance amplified by adopting tolerance ideas and having tolerant rulers. How are we looking on the tolerance stuff at the moment anyway? Dwarves are still coexisting, and Hadimadi are coexisting. I think that's alright. Like, we can't do much more anyway. I would even now go for... I think I would go for the mercantilism. And start pumping that up, right? Just free mercantilism. I mean, that's technically 200 Diplo points. So yeah, I'll do that. We also will continue then with the mage tower here. Needs 460. Sure. I'm not helping you. Just saying. The aristocrats take over. Still need a mage tower. Like, this is so stuck in things. I haven't even done this one here yet, which also upsets me. And I feel like before I do this, I'm gonna do something else. Should we like lose like 0.2? Oh well, whatever. We can also push it down with just direct point clicking. Like I said, I would go for... I mean, now I feel like I should go for sortition. Level 2. No, we're actually gonna be alright with this. Oh, we are fighting Busila. Why are we fighting Busila, says Demark. Well, that's still your job. I'm not touching that. Also seems like Valor. Fuck off from my territory. Thank you. So, where was I? Right. I need money. We have... technically we now also have Plumstead as a target. They're currently getting slapped by Hadaf. Okay, we don't have Plumstead as a target. You're defending against Laurent. I kind of don't want to interrupt you there. I do still have the need to get boats out as well. That should be alright, right? Yeah. Cool. I guess I'll murder them if they really want me to. Okay, so we have light ships. And I think you guys should protect trade in Cheshire. I would go to 20. Oh, that's not 20, that's 30. Let me just quickly cancel a few of those. For example, all of these, and all of these. And then do this. So Port Isabel is very fast, it seems, with shipbuilding. Why? We don't even have... Oh, we do have the port here, I think. Oh, what do we have here? I think we're gonna do this. 3 subjects, and then reform the army. I mean, navy is nice and everything, but we're currently doing mill ideas. Diplo is nearly catching up anyway, so nothing to worry about. We probably also should have something to ship around, and this stuff as well. And I would go to 10. So, that is admin. Let's keep it up like that. I mean, we do get Republican tradition back quite well. I just love how much points we're getting. There's not a death cost. Oh shit! Luckily enough, they barely did anything to this army. Wow. We lost 2k troops. Yeah, that's it. Oh, and there's all of the boats. Okay, then we need to get you guys out. Before there. Okay, there we go. These guys are stopping it. Lovely. Let's recover a little bit with the army. Before we smash into this again. They don't have a leader. This fight for some reason is bloodier than the one before. Interesting. Oh, you actually didn't even have a place to retreat. Then I'm gonna kill these guys as well. Maybe I'll get something out of it. Something funny. Stop annoying me in my Republic fun. I have nothing to do with you guys, you criminals. I mean, I feel like I should probably def you up and get you another expert infrastructure before we do the next thing. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, and then wait. 1, 2, 3, and then do this. Just to make this a bit cheaper and a bit faster. Can you guys now stop? Is that a thing? You guys are willing to no longer annoy me? I can kill more if you want. I wouldn't mind at all. Oh, no uprising. I also you're the wrong position, it seems. Suck tea. All the way over there. And also, what I was wondering, we are all right here, right? Yeah. We're not doing that. Get the hell out of here. We can get you to 30 as well, so we'll do that. No, Port Isabel. That's a shame. Is the League War already happening? Things are so slow. Oh yeah, and you're completely getting annihilated. Cool. Isobelin City Hall. As our city has developed, political fractures have started to emerge and old tension find life in the new world. The Rosati who originally accompanied the widow across the sea, which to preserve their privileged positions, while new arrivals from Anbennar, Lenzenor and Bulvar are fighting to ensure that they have a place in the city. Some amount of conflict is necessary for states continued with vitality, but not so much that it threatens to boil over into the streets. We should establish both physical and political structures to ensure that this enriches Isobelin with reasoned debate, rather than compromise it through mindless bloodshed. We get Isobelin City Hall, stab cost minus 20% and 0.2 yearly public edition. And paper will now be produced in Isabel Island. That is... Actually, that's okay. That is not that great, but... I mean, it is a bit more valuable now, but that's about it, right? So, while you guys all get your boats, I will wait for 1,000 to continue the work here. To get the first level of the city that never sleeps, because that's the next step here, as far as I remember. Yep, have a great project, the city that never sleeps. Are you guys happy at some point? I've basically seen you only upset. What's interesting here? I think ship trade power is probably the most interesting thing for us now. We have converted provinces. We could convert another nation, maybe. Alright. It's a simple life, what we're doing here. No stress, no conflict, we are just doing our thing, we're in our lane. What's more efficient? Currently, it would be trade just by a little bit. Interesting. Well, the inflation goes down. I think I would get back the sortition, right? At this point. Where's the sortition? That's up here somewhere, right? Consolidate power, formalize, sortition. So, and then I would also... No, wait, this one we keep. The Runeborn are currently... I think accepted? Yeah. So we don't need to spend anything crazy. We're still waiting for the Mage Tower here. Our boats are looking a bit spicier. Laurent's showing up. Also interesting. Let's be up ahead in this one as well, for even more money. I've lost... Oh, god damn it. Alright, then not. So. The Commissioners Act of 1780. A key concern of not only the government, but also much of the population, was always in regards on how to organize the seemingly unending flood of immigrants that would arrive in the shores of Isobelin. This challenge also attracted many foreign scholars who would set up shop in said cities. Together they would create the Isobel Institution of Architecture. The Isobel Institute of Architecture. The institute would soon become the learning place for many urbanists, with the most famous being Cecil Ardell, considered the prime mind behind the Commissioner Act of 1780, which laid out a plan to rebuild the entire capital into a semi-organic grid. Immensely helping its internal transit and large-scale development projects, this design would be soon copied by many cities in the country. Minus 50% construction time and we get 15% national manpower modifier. We do also get another reform progress boost, because we didn't have enough yet. You guys, please stop them if you clearly get beaten up. There we go. Lady Isobel set out to create a new kind of city unbound by the bloody and oft-tyrannical history of Kanor. Once claimed the power through bloodline or magical aptitude would not hold sway in Isobelin. Grit and determination would determine how high one could rise. Here the rights, jealously guarded by the elite few, would be enjoyed by all, to pursue happiness and wealth in a fine new land. All born on Isobelin's shores, and those that came of their own free will, would know this freedom. However, freedom without governance is chaos, and without being enshrined in a social contract, these liberties would wither away under pressure from the old order. Taking inspiration from the writings of the esteemed widow, the city council memorialized these rights in a charter. A beacon for thousands overseas, suffering at the point of a warlord's sword or the tip of a magician's wand. The right to settle the land and conduct commerce and profit off of it. The right to participate in the life of the city, vote in elections, and to be free of burdens and strictures of feudalism. The right to live as one's own woman or man, or any race or religion, with equal protection under the law. Of course, those who broke these laws would lose these rights, swiftly and permanently. And those who arrived in Port Isobel not of their own will would receive vastly different treatment than those who did. These contradictions and paradoxes written into the very fabric of Isobelin's identity would be the greatest source of tension that shaped the city's political future. We get government reform, and the planters are upset again. Alright. Sure. Let's get more Aurelian Society chapters in. You're nearly done. We are still saving up for that 1,000. Goddamn bastards here blocking me. I thought this war's gonna be over long ago, but no. Says the Mark is a bitch. To put it simple and short. And now they leave. Uh, let's keep this one rolling. We're still saving up for some of these. Didn't even check how many boats they had. Trial. I mean, thanks for the points, is what I say here. Do I just quarantine everything for now? I'm getting annoyed by this pop-up. So, these guys have a few boats. I actually want to quickly check how the heavy situation is looking. We are probably not on top of this, right? There we go. Nope, but we are very close to being on top of this. Why is Hawkgrass so cheap? Oh, because it's cotton. I see. I'm currently wondering if I should go for... this doesn't help. I mean, it's 1.9. It's not an accepted culture, so it's gonna be more difficult. But maybe I'll just do that. We're not gonna switch the culture. All of a sudden, this is actually an option? Yeah. Let's give this a go. So, Mage Tower done, finally. And now we need to improve it a few times. We have improved it 5 times already. I think we are... Oh yeah, we are definitely doing this. This is on 1, 2, 3. Let's improve that. That's kind of our thing at this point. 1, 2. That's 10. That's that mission done. A garden in a swamp. We found ourselves far away from the verdant vineyards of Lansenor, amongst strange landscapes. The troll's small swamp, teeming with life, may offer fertile ground to transplant Canorian flora. Indeed, some recently arrived transmuters on Mage Street have claimed that a clever use of the plant growth spell may create not just a lush rose garden, but even enhance the defenses of the fort itself. And ensconcing the walls and towers with giant vines that can whip their thorns at would-be attackers. So we get a permanent claim on the Yinsmouth area, the ensnaring thorns, bunch of stuff, moderate control turns into tight control in this area. Lovely. Control the troll toll. The islands of 7 stone trolls lie at the entrance of the troll spay and are perfectly situated to collect the toll from ships passing into and out of the bay. Of course, any clever captain will seek to circumvent such a toll, to safeguard our commercial interests and to ensure toll collection, and therefore the rule of law, we should establish a base on these islands and a fleet of ships capable of enforcing the troll toll. We get 5 mercantilism, we get 20 trade power, we get loose control twice. For some reason. Sure. So. We need 20 light ships. And we need a spy network of 20 in a death cult group. Okay, this one is we need to own the this area. Well, it is, I guess, time for conquest again. Yep. Sorry, Maliander, but I think this friendship has ended. Very sorry. I do as the mission's command. It's very simple. Actually, while we are at that, is there anyone else who wants to be my friend? Maliander, Neratica. I mean, Neratica is gonna get your region court. You guys are death code. And it's the only thing that we need at the moment. The 20 light ships and that. Let me just quickly do this. And then you guys come here. Get you up to 20, obviously. It's size 50. Okay. Spy network it is. I mean, this one is kind of unnecessary, right? We don't even need to get more claims or anything. Fuck me. I've clicked this one, clearly. The game is upsetting me. So, build that spy network. It's not gonna be fast, but it's gonna be a spy network being built. We can actually get ahead of time. That's nice. Inek is allied to Yannick. That's cute. Have you ever seen 30k tolerant believers? Clearly in a different opinion. Boop. So, do we care? Yannick is all the way over here, so boop, boop. I mean, this probably is gonna be unpleasant to sit on with that much army. Oh, actually, it's alright. Whatever. You know what, just get on top of each other again. There we go, this has finally ended. Took you long enough. And we can build the city that never sleeps. We don't have any more reductions. Time to roll. Oh, lovely. Let's... Excuse me? Fuck off. So. Oh, because... Okay. Wait. Mark. Could you be so kind and let me pass through? You bastards. So. But I think we're also gonna end the episode here, so like always, like celebrity shenanigans. I guess see you guys next episode. Bye!